Okay, so I restarted the stream, so we're back doing soft resets for Cresselia. Almost to 50 encounters here. Almost. Yay, that's awesome. So let's see how much it is for a one-way delay. Right now it is... Let me wait on the clock to change, and I'll tell you what time it is here. We'll see how long that takes for you to receive that. Okay, just turned 2:35 here. My guess is the delay is probably a few minutes. If it's less, I'd be very happy. I'm sitting here calculating in my head. I've done like 50 encounters in about a half hour. It's about 100 encounters an hour. So if someone gets a shiny in like 4,000 encounters, that's like 40 hours of resetting. That's crazy. That's crazy. My math right? I think it is. Yeah. You divide by 100. Or no, is that 400 hours? Oh my gosh. It's some ridiculous amount of time. I'm terrible at math. I apologize. No, it's 40. As you add on the zeros, that'd be 3 zeros. So basically a full week's work for 4,000 resets. I have a feeling this is gonna be a full-time job. I'm trying to get this shiny. But I have not successfully got a shiny from soft resetting at this point, so to have my first one be one of my favorite legendaries would be epic. I would like that a lot. That's not bad. So that's, what, 3 minutes? That's better than like 11 minutes of delay. It's funny because like I'm talking and chatting about things and the delay is such that, I mean, chat is so far behind. It's okay. My brother was like 8 years older than me, so I've had lots of practice talking to myself. Lived in the middle of nowhere, so going to a friend's house was a rarity, not a norm. I couldn't just like ride my bike to my friend's house. So I spent a lot of time playing by myself as a kid. With my huge collection of awesome Hot Wheels cars. Not Barbies, not dolls. Hot Wheels cars. Because I like cars. And what's funny is if I told that to a lot of people, they would assume I drive like, you know, a Mustang or Camaro or yeah, maybe even something more obscure like a Miata or even something, you know, like a MG Midget or something. Nope, I drive a Prius. it amuses me to no end. I'm a huge nerd. I like data. And I like efficiency. I value efficiency. So, the Prius is a good fit. Got lots of data. I can work with that data. Treat it like a game. I want more efficiency. What can I do to get more efficiency? Now I should look and see how my mileage was affected from camping this weekend, because my trip back was the worst trip I have ever had in my life driving. I've taken lots of, you know, 2+ hour road trips during my life. I mean, like, I went to school far away. I, you know, had friends that lived far away, driven, you know, a couple states over for various reasons. My trip home, I had 3, I counted 3 car accidents that I had to go through, each of which stopped the traffic on the highway. Oh my gosh, I was like, I don't even want to unpack the car when I get home. I just want to like lay down and like breathe. Like it was just so stressful. Because the one, it was just like, oh my goodness, the traffic went on for miles. And I'm not exaggerating. It was just stop, creeping for like miles. And it was ridiculous. It took us over an hour to get through that. So our trip, which would normally take like 2 hours, took 4. Yeah, it was not fun. But I haven't looked at my mileage, because when I get stuck in traffic like that, I drive a very specific way where I leave tons of room. Makes tons of people angry. It's hilarious. Because what I do is I try to find the average speed of traffic, which typically in that kind of environment is 5 miles per hour or less, and just go that speed. And so in front of me it ends up being a huge gap and sometimes no gap, and it goes back and forth between the two depending on, if cars pull in front of me or, if traffic speeds up for like, a short bit. And typically when I go through traffic like that, it's during like rush hour or something and I'm not in it very long. And my MPG will go from, 50 something, which is normal for my car, to like almost 80. So being that I was in that for a long time and multiple times on my trip, I'm sure my like miles per gallon is like ridiculous. I'll have to look because now I'm curious. Hey, if this is my best tank because of that, it's almost worth it. I won't say it is because I was just so tired of driving. I'm tired of sitting. The dogs were with us, and the dogs were like, we just want to be outside and we want to run around. I was happy to be home. You can see in my save file, I have 148 hours in this game. So, I spent a lot of time trying to complete the decks. And that's time consuming. And you got over 700 Pokemon. Yeah, it takes a while. Oh, we're up to 60. I got 15 minutes left to go before I'm gonna call it good for now. I got some housework. I love housework. Oh, 149 hours. Sorry, I'm chuckling because chat is just like when you get my stream versus when I say something is it's so funny how much of a delay there is. Hey, Pew Pew.